While many people in the United States are able to buy their own house, only a few can call New York City their home. Besides its remarkable skyline, the Times Square, and the Statue of Liberty, New York is also very well known for being one of the most expensive cities in the world. But even more expensive than the city's average is the New York district of Manhattan. Here, the cost of living is 2.5 times higher than the average cost for major cities in the United States. The average rent in Manhattan is $3,200 a month. If you want to buy a home instead, it will cost you an average of $14,800 per square meter. That's 11 times higher than the average in the United States. But if that still doesn't sound expensive enough for you, you have to visit the 57th Street at the southern end of Central Park. Here, ultra-luxury residential skyscrapers invite you to what is famously known as the Billionaires Row. Billionaires Row is the world's most exclusive street. Many of the buildings along it are in the super tall category, rising to over 300 meters above the ground. Although they are skinny skyscrapers, these buildings contain some of the most expensive and luxurious residences in the world. Here's a quick tour of 2 buildings that will show you why Manhattan's Billionaires Row is so expensive. First in line is the skyscraper 157. The 157 skyscraper was the first super tall building on the street. It rises up 306 meters tall and has 92 condominium units. Its magnificent glass facade stands out on the city skyline. It was completed in 2014 and sits plumly on top of the Park Hyatt Luxury Hotel. It proudly held the record of being the tallest residential building in the city for only a few months, before 432 Park Avenue took its spot. The other thing that sets the 157 apart is that it is officially New York's most expensive apartment building. Yeah, the most expensive. To own an apartment here will cost you an average price of $64,560 per square meter. This is about 50 times the average in the whole of the US. It took 15 years to assemble the property and secure air rights on 57th Street. Once the sales offices opened, it took only 6 months for 50% of the apartments to be sold, raking in $1 billion in transactions. Now that's a great example of what securing the bag means. Some of the rich owners include hedge fund manager Bill Ackman, who bought a duplex in the tower for $91.5 million. It's the second most expensive sale in New York City history. Another proud resident is Michael Dell, founder of one of the largest tech companies in the world. He bought a 2-floor penthouse for $100.47 million, setting the record for the most expensive apartment ever sold in New York. However, the record was broken in January 2019 by Ken Griffin, who paid $238 million for a unit at 220 Central Park South. This iconic building also has homes for non-billionaires. It has a lineup of 38 turnkey apartments that are sold at more affordable prices. They come fully furnished, so the buyers of the turnkey apartments don't have to worry about bringing in furniture. They range from 1-bedroom units for a single occupant or 4-bedroom units fit for a family. You also get everything you need in a home. A kitchen fully stocked with all the necessary appliances, luxurious furniture, a huge wine cooler, lots of sheets, bathroom towels, and the list goes on and on. You will also get to have an incredible view of the city from your apartment because all units have floor-to-ceiling windows. The breathtaking views and the abundant natural light will add a rare ambiance to your living space. To the north, you will see Central Park, and to the south, you will get a view of Midtown Manhattan, as well as the Hudson and East Rivers. You also have access to an indoor swimming pool, a spa, a bar, and a restaurant, as well as housekeeping and dry cleaning services. The pool is part of the hotel that's below the apartments, so you'll find guests swimming there as well. That's a good thing for your social life. And if you ever wanted to go outside, well, you probably won't have to. Everything you need is either right next to you or just a phone call away. The other building on our list you have to know about is 220 Central Park South. This residential skyscraper rises up to 290 meters high and is the 17th tallest building in New York City. It has 116 units and 85% of them have already been sold. The residents of this prestigious building enjoy various perks, such as access to a 25-meter saltwater pool, sauna and steam rooms, a fitness center, squash and basketball courts, a golf simulator room, a yoga studio, private spa treatment rooms, and a residents-only restaurant. One of the wealthy apartment owners is billionaire hedge fund manager Ken Griffin. He bought a 3-floor penthouse for $238 million, making it the most expensive home ever sold in the United States. The building is also said to have one of the most expensive rentals currently out on the market in New York City. Rent here is on average $99,000 per month, which works out to about $1.2 million per year. So make sure that you have really deep pockets to keep the lease running. The apartments have 4 bedrooms as well as 4.5 baths, with a really great view overlooking Central Park. How great? We're talking about 20 meters of windows giving you that view. That's huge. To top it off, you have to have 3 rare Juliet balconies in the living room. It's just standard. There are other impressive buildings on the street, such as Central Park Tower, which will become the biggest residential tower in the world in the fall of 2020. 432 Park Avenue, which is the 5th tallest building in New York, 53rd West 53rd Street, and 111 West 57th Street. These are all very luxurious skyscrapers, waiting for the next ambitious billionaire to snap up a unit. Manhattan's Billionaires Row has undoubtedly raised the bar on high-end living spaces. This street definitely seems like a very special place to live, don't you think? What do you think about the Billionaires Row? Let us know in the comments below. Also, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to Top Luxury. This helps the channel to grow. But for now, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.